Hello there, Eruner here, and today I want to show you one amazing thing. But before that, uh, I want to have a look on the campaign. And in campaign, we usually decide which units to recruit. In this example, we can go with the faction roster and upgrade our faction buildings. Maybe we can decide to go for these heavy Hattushan swords, or maybe you have the option to build buildings for native units and then upgrade them and recruit the native rosters. And you will be making decision, will I recruit heavy spears or heavy swords, or maybe go to this two-handed axe and so on. In this regard, I have very good tool that is going to be essential for such deep campaign decisions. So, I will want to know which units to recruit. In the early game, I see we have some sword militia, two-handed clubs, javelins, and other units. And I will later in this video show you a tool that will show you whether this unit is good or bad, whether you should go for this X-Men or not, and how the units are going to do against other units. So, uh, in order to improve in campaign and battles, let's go to our drawing board, which will be custom battles. Don't worry, we are not going to do any tedious testing. We want to think a little more about our campaign decisions and maybe about our army composition. So, Shupilulioma has this kind of roster. We can decide to go with more these guys, or we can go without swords and so on. It's up to you to choose your army composition. But I want to recommend you to choosing the best units you can currently pick. So, uh, my work is usually picking some unit. Let's say I will test spears and I will test them against another unit which is similarly costing, for example against swords. I will do manual battle, blah blah blah. It will be very boring and it would take so much time. But the awesome tool that I am going to show you is right here. I have made a big complicated Excel, and this Excel has been made by my tool that is able to simulate such duels. So I'm no longer going to try every unit against every unit. I have already done this automatically, and I'm going to show you not just the duels themselves. You can pick up, for example, you want to see how good Nubian recruits are? Here it is. You can scroll and compare it with different opponents, enemies. Or you want to see, look, these Kaskian tribesmen are probably good because they are most of time winning. So this Excel is going to be very useful if you want to have a deeper look into meta and the performance of units. On top of that, I have calculated how fast is the combat in Pharaoh. Uh, some combat can take how many minutes? This is about 5 minutes and something. Uh, some frontline units are going to fight for 12 minutes or so, or some chargers. If I scroll down to some very offensive chargers, this one, for example, is able to uh, make combat very fast. Maybe they just die too quickly, or maybe they will kill too quickly. Anyway, that's not the point. And the best insight I can show you is the ELO. Uh, ELO is some more advanced ranking system, and I have used all my previous sheets or previous data to calculate. Let's go with Egyptian peasants. They are costing 250. They should be one of the worst. By default, they are on the 207th position, and their elo is around 460, and they are doing kind of within their elo range. But again, if we have a look on some strong unit which is actually performing much better, it will be visible in this elo as well. And this Excel is my tool uh, based on which I will make very simple, quick, fast infantry reviews. So you can be sure that I'm using a relatively accurate and reliable tool to make these reviews. So uh, this this Excel is of course described well on this first page. It might be a little bit more complicated, but if you want to deep deep dive deep, deep into this, I have shared this document to the Pharaoh Discord, which is of course in the description below. So that's pretty much it. Just a quick look. If I go back to the game. So based on this Excel, I can really tell to recruit these guys if you can. It's up to you to use Hittite tribesmen as some fodder. Otherwise, go to the late game and use Hattushan Axemen. That would be just using knowledge of the Excel that I have created. So there are more rosters to review, and if you want to review them by yourself and have a look, you will really like to explore this Excel. So that is all, and I hope you will find this helpful, and see you later.